right, hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome. My name is Amy Lee. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen just so we're looking at this for a moment. So my name is Amy Lee, and we're going to be talking about understanding cryptocurrency and Texit Coin. That's my partner, Val Sunshine, and we've been in the crypto space for over 5 years now. We spend a lot of time helping people navigate through the crypto world and, find the things that help people win and make money rather than losing money. So we all want to make money, we all want to win, and that's what we're here to show you how to do. So thank you so much for being here, and we'll just get started. All right, so what is cryptocurrency? So, only 10% of the world's population has bought cryptocurrency and knows what it is. There's so many people that haven't. So if you're one of the people that have, then you're an early adopter into cryptocurrency. And basically what it is digital money that's stored and transferred electronically using cryptography for security. So what's great about crypto is that it's decentralized. It's taking the finance away from centralized banking system and putting it into the control of people, regular people, peer-to-peer. Okay, so there's no central bank or government control, and there's no middleman needed. When I want to send crypto from my wallet to yours, there's no middleman needed. So that's what cryptocurrency is. All right, so blockchain is the technology that is used to move crypto from one wallet to another. So when I want to send crypto from my wallet to yours, it's going to travel on the blockchain, and every block on the chain is basically a computer that is verifying and confirming each transaction and solving a mathematical equation. And every transaction and everything that happens is fully transparent, and there's multiple blocks on the chain, which means you can't really mess with it, right? It's very transparent and secure, and that is why more and more people and systems are moving to the safety and security of the blockchain. It is basically an immutable accounting system. So there's many different types of cryptocurrencies. The original one is Bitcoin. It's been around since 2007. It was created by Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody really knows who that is, but it started just like any other crypto with worth pennies, and then it slowly worked its way up to being, I think it's about $115,000 a coin at this point, and it's going to continue to climb. So this is the Mac Daddy, the big one. The second crypto is Ethereum. And then there's XRP as well. That's a lot of people love XRP. Now the thing about Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP is the reason crypto was created in the first place was that freedom type of money where we could, we had the power and we could control our finances and send it from person to person. And the more people that are buying a crypto, it goes up. And when people are selling it, it comes down. So we had that with Bitcoin, and then they sold it. Now the biggest holder of Bitcoin is BlackRock. So when you have companies like BlackRock that can manipulate the price of Bitcoin because they own most of it, they can sell a whole bunch of Bitcoin and crash that price. And then people panic sell, and then they can come back in when it's low and buy it on sale and buy it up again. So, it makes me nervous when companies like BlackRock own the majority of the share of that coin. Doesn't mean I don't own Bitcoin, because I do. Same with XRP though. XRP is backed by the banks, and that's what we're trying to get away from with the decentralized cryptocurrencies, is we don't want to be part of the big banks, big government, big corporations. And that's exactly what we have here with Bitcoin, and XRP is literally backed by the banks. So incoming, we have Texit, and Texit is a coin that is decentralized for the people, by the people. Its design and the whole purpose of Texit is to bring crypto back to its roots the way it was intended, right? So we don't have big whales that can manipulate the price, and it's peer-to-peer, a truly decentralized coin for the people, by the people. So the difference between centralized and decentralized is basically centralized is one authority, like a banking system, or a corporation, right? That is centralized. And decentralized is basically bringing power to the people, exiting the system, moving away from those centralized systems and taking control over our own finances in the decentralized world. If I could live my life completely decentralized, I would. And I try to live my life as decentralized as I can. So the difference between an exchange and a wallet, an exchange is necessary, but it's very centralized, but we need it to be able to turn our fiat currency, which is like our US dollar or our Canadian dollar, into cryptocurrency. So you would send your fiat currency onto your exchange it into a crypto, and then you want to get it off of there. You don't want to hold your crypto on the exchanges. All right, what you want to do is you want to move it to a decentralized wallet, because decentralized wallets don't have all the KYC, they're not centralized, and so it's non-custodial. So you're the only person that has access to that. You have a secret phrase that you have to hang on to, and there's no recovering it if you lose it. So it's nice to be out of the centralized system, but you are fully responsible and fully in control of that wallet. All right, so the difference between a cold storage wallet and a hot wallet, basically a cold storage wallet, it can look like a credit card. It can look like a coin like this. That's a cold storage wallet. And it just looks like a coin. It has a QR code on the back. Okay, so the cold wallets are basically the safest way to store your crypto, but they're more for long-term holding. So it's not easily movable. If you're moving your crypto a lot, you just want to keep it on a hot wallet. But if you're storing crypto on a cold wallet, you just keep it on here, throw it in your safe and leave it alone. So yeah, a hot wallet is online, a cold wallet is offline. And a hot wallet is much easier to move your crypto around, exchange it, trade it, send it, do whatever you want with it. Okay, so the difference between a bull market and a bear market, well, and we are in a bull market right now, a lot of the coins are going in an upward trend because people are buying. So when people are buying a coin, that means it's wanted, right? And that boosts the price up. It's supply and demand. When people start selling the coin, the price starts to come down. So when everything is trending upward, it's a bull market. When things start trending downward, we're in a bear market. All right, so
we may have some people joining.
Sorry?
So we may have some people joining.
Oh, okay. You can let them in, right? Or I think you're a host.
No.
Oh.
Because I'm on my phone.
Right. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second because I have a full screen of this, so I don't know how to, right here. I'm just gonna make you the co-host.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay. Where are you? There you are. There you go. So you're a co-host. You can let people in. All right. So how to buy and sell crypto is, well, you need, first of all, an exchange because that's how you're going to buy and sell crypto. So if you're in Canada, it's different than if you're in the States. A little bit different, very similar, but very different at the same time. So we have in Canada things like ShakePay, Newton, and then in the States they have, well, they're able to buy crypto on PayPal. We cannot do that. So there's a little bit differences, but whether you're in the US or Canada, you can use Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, MoonPay. You know, there's a lot that we have that are similar. In Canada, what you're typically doing is you're sending an e-transfer from your bank account right onto the exchange. And in the States, I believe you can do the same thing with Venmo. It's pretty close to the same thing. All right, so when you're sending crypto from one wallet to another wallet, all you're going to need to do is ask the person you want to send the crypto to what their wallet address is. and then you will copy paste it. It's a long string of numbers and letters, and you will copy it, and then you will take it to your wallet and you'll click send, paste it. Now you're going to want to make sure that you're sending it on the right network. So if you're sending Bitcoin, you have to be sending it to a Bitcoin wallet on the same network. You cannot send Bitcoin to an Ethereum wallet. You'll lose it. It'll be gone forever. So you got to make sure that you're on the correct network. It's always a good idea to double check the address by looking at the first 5 and the last 5 digits in the address, and then you just confirm and send, and it'll be there very shortly. Some networks take longer than others, and some are very, very quick. So depending on the network, how many people are sending transactions at a time can determine how long it's going to take. Fees also vary by network. So some networks are a little bit more expensive than other networks. You know, Bitcoin is a very high traffic network, a little bit higher than, let's say, Litecoin, and it takes a little bit longer as well. So that's what we call gas fees, right? So the fees that it takes to move the crypto from one wallet to another on the blockchain is called gas fees. Now, how do the gas fees work and where do they come from? So gas fees is basically payment for using the blockchain. So when you send your funds from one wallet to another and it's traveling on the blockchain, remember, every block on that chain represents a computer that is solving an equation to make that transaction happen. And what they get for that is crypto as a reward. So you could be mining Bitcoin. There are miners that are mining Litecoin, and whatever it is that they're mining, that's the only coin that they can collect. So if it's a Bitcoin miner, it will only be solving Bitcoin transactions, Bitcoin equations, and it will be collecting Bitcoin as a reward. If there's a Litecoin miner, it's only solving Litecoin transactions and it's only collecting Litecoin as a reward. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're mining what is called Texit coin, and it works exactly the same way. So let's get back into, let's talk a little bit more about Texit. So Bobby Gray is the founder of Texit Coin, and he created Texit Coin as a project that is focused on local economic empowerment and a real mining infrastructure. He's got a very extensive background in technology and business development, in honest money, really big into precious metals, and made his way into the crypto world. He's an advocate for decentralization and financial sovereignty. He believes in keeping the power with the people, you know, keeping value creation within communities instead of the hands of centralized authorities. So for me, that is really speaking my language, because I will live as decentralized as I can, as I said. So Texit Coin is basically, the utility of Texit Coin is to be money, is to be able to buy goods and services using Texit Coin. That's where we're heading. And he has set up actual mining facilities all around Texas, including inside city halls. So that is Texit Coin. And it's a very, he has a very hands-on approach to project development. He's very transparent. So every single Tuesday, he comes on a Zoom call and gives us all the updates and lets us know everything that he's done up to that point. And we'll stay on as long as there are questions to be answered. So his focus is on sustainability, fairness, you know, just up and up money, like growing the Texit Coin into one of the top 5 coins. That's his ultimate goal with Texit. So Texit Coin is a community-focused cryptocurrency. It's built on real mining infrastructure and it's designed to support local economies anywhere. So it did begin in Texas, but it has really spread its roots, and its mission is universal. And it wants to create a decentralized, people-powered financial system that keeps the value in the hands of the communities and not the corporations and centralized authorities and centralized banks. So we have a video, it's about a 6-minute video called The Path to 16, and it really goes a little bit deeper into how Bobby is planning and how he got the projection of $16 by February. So just to give you an idea of how far this coin has already come, in February of this year, it was 16 cents a coin. When I started mining Texacoin on May 29th, it was $1.01. And today it's $2.73, I believe. And it is just continuing to climb and climb. So every milestone that was expected of it, it has exceeded it. So the goal is $16 by February. I kind of have a feeling that it's not even going to take that long, but that is the goal. And there is a 6-minute video called Path to 16. I highly recommend ask the person who invited you here to share that video with you and take a look at it to see how the growth is going to go to $16 by February. All right. So the vision, as I said, is beyond Texas. It's global, it's usability, community-driven cryptocurrency for anybody who values freedom and local economic strength. So let's talk about Mitchell Tucker. So Mitchell actually started mining Texacoin in February when it was 16 cents a coin. And I love his story, so I just want to share it with you. He started mining it in February, and he is an ex-cop who has never done any type of networking or anything like that, but he really loves crypto. He really knows his crypto. So people would come to him often and ask, what about this crypto? What about this one? And so his uncle asked him, have you heard of Texacoin? And he's like, no, I haven't. And when his uncle explained it to him, he kind of like sloughed it off, was like, oh, that sounds ridiculous. And he never looked at it again until a week later when he was checking out his crypto portfolio and he thought, well, maybe I'll check on Texit. And it had gone up 6 cents. It was 21 cents. And he thought, well, maybe I should take a closer look at this. So he started looking into Texacoin. He looked into Bobby Gray. He really liked what he saw. Bobby's resume is impeccable. And so he decided he was going to get a miner and start mining Texacoin. So he mined Texacoin for 27 days, never told a soul. And he was watching his Texacoin come in every single day. And he thought, well, if this coin is going to go to $16 by February, like it says it's going to, then my mom and my brother will be pretty upset with me if I don't tell them about it. So he told them about it, and they got miners and started mining Texacoin. And then he ended up telling his barber when he was getting his haircut. He told his neighbor in passing, and then he told a friend of his. So he got 5 people that all got miners. And then he said to his uncle, hey, did your miner spit out more money today? Because mine did. And he goes, no. And he's like, well, that's weird. And he's like, well, did you share it with anybody? And he's like, yeah, I shared it with 5 people. He said, well, they gave you 2 free miners. So he started mining triple the amount of Texacoin. And he got really excited and wanted to start sharing it with everybody. And then about a week later, he got a call from corporate saying, where do you want your commission check? And he thought they were messing with him or it was a scam or something, because he's like, no, I've already been collecting my extra hash and, you know, I'm collecting my Texacoin every day. And they said, no, we're going to pay you commission for sharing this as well. And so he was like, wow. So since that time, he has not made less than $3,000 a week. So we do have something really special here. We have something where everybody wins, because you can buy a miner and you can mine Texacoin passively every single day, or you can choose to share it with people. So on top of the Texacoin you're mining every single day, they're going to reward you in free miners and some commissions, $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 a week to share it. So I don't know about you guys, but I like sharing a good thing when I see it. So here's how it works. If you do want to get paid to share, when you bring 3 people in, you're going to get 1 or 2 free miners. So what determines that is if you brought 3 people in your first 30 days, it's 2 free miners, and the 30 days starts over again, and you can do it as often as you want. For me, I had my first 3 people in my first 2 days, and then I got my extra 200 hash, and then I think it was like 3 days later, I got 200 more hash. So it doesn't have to take a month. You can do this as fast as you want. And then if it's outside of the 30 days, you're going to get 1 free miner every time you bring 3 people in. So that's one way they reward you for sharing it. The other way they reward you for sharing it is through his blue collar comp plan, he likes to call it, because Bobby is really not a fan of MLM or network marketing type of things, and he didn't want something where big MLMers could come in with a big team and make $500,000 in a year. So it's not designed like that. This is designed different than anything I've ever seen before, where everybody can come in and easily be in profit and making money. So how it works is each miner is worth a point. When you have 3 points on the left and 3 points on the right, you make $1,000. Every week, they're going to tally up your points for the week. And if you had 3 on the left, 3 on the right, you make $1,000, capping at 3K a week. So if you have 9 points on the left, 9 points on the right, that's 3,000 for the week. If you have 10 points on the left and 9 on the right, 3,000 for the week, because they don't count past 9. Now, the points will roll over week to week unless it's over 9, because they don't count past 9. So if it's over 9, it just starts back at 0. So that is a very, very simple comp plan. And it again is optional. You don't have to share it to win here. You can just mine Texacoin passively. So that is everything. At this point, I'm going to open it up for questions. I'm sure you guys have some questions about Texacoin or crypto in general. So feel free to unmute and ask any question that you might have, or you can type it in the chat. No questions? Well, while you're thinking of your questions, I'll share my experience with Texacoin so far. So I started mining Texacoin on May 29th. I bought myself 1 miner, and like I said, in 2 days, I had my 3, and I got my 200 extra hash. Now I'm at 3,300 hash. So I have 33 pieces of the pie every single day. And then up to this date, because I have multiple accounts, and we can talk strategy another time, but in commissions alone, I've made like $47,000 in like 11 weeks. So that's just to show you what's possible here, because I've never seen anything like this. I have been in network marketing for over 20 years. I've done pretty well, you know, like ups and downs. A couple companies, I came very, very close to making that 10,000 a month, and then they'd stop shipping to Canada or something would happen. And I always used to just say, if I could just make 10K a month, then I know that I've made it. And my first month in Texit, I made 13K. So it's unlike anything that I've ever done before. It is very, very exciting. It feels like right place at the right time. It has opened up so many doors for my family. I was able to buy my husband a truck with crypto, which was really cool. So yeah, I just can't get enough of Texacoin. I think it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm grateful to have some seats on that rocket ship. Does anybody else want to share their experience with Texacoin so far?
I'll share, Amy.
All right.
Okay. So I got in the same day as Amy, and we kind of came into it because we've been doing things for so long together, over 5 years, and just getting our feet wet over here in information. It's like, no, that's not for me. No, that's not for me. The alignment right off jump with this, it was so intense. I was like, this is different. This is something that I want to put my focus into. I did not expect this outcome. I saw it in people that I've been following that are having these experiences that I'm having now, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be reality for me. I said the other night on the call with Bobby, you know, because we do a Tuesday night call, and I just said I love being in a place where I can be surrounded by people talking about being crypto rich and feeling like this is real for all of us. It's not generally accepted when you're sharing things that, well, I'm going to do as good as you do. Well, you have a follow. It's not like that here at all. So I haven't had any kind of reservations sharing this with everybody. And it's blessed me over and over. I paid cash for my car. I'm buying an RV this week. I'm paying cash for it, 100% coming from Texit money. That's unheard of. I've been in 84 days, I think it is now. And it's not all coming from me sharing it. It's coming from my mine coins. Now I'm not cashing those out, but our upline, she made last night. I just got done talking to her. So she has 54 miners now. And she had about 19,000 Texas coins. And because we had a 51-cent jump today, in the price of the coin, it was 210 this morning. It went up to 277 a little while ago. She made $5,113.98. And then it went up from 271 to 277, and then she made another 1,000. So she's made almost $6,000 today just with the coins that she has already. And they're going to keep paying her every single day for her whole entire lifetime. Like, I'm mathing that for myself. I'm looking at my own wallets because I'm going, is this really happening? Even the jump for myself when I looked, it goes from a 1 to a 2 to a 3, and it's unlike anything I've done. I feel like this isn't something I'm recruiting people for. The people are finding the alignment here, and it's like, this is exactly what they said it was, and then some. So we have a call tonight at 7 o'clock every Thursday night with Bobby, and he will get on there and do a full-on just talk about Texit, and then he does a Q&A. And he answers questions until there are no more. And I absolutely love the dive into learning about all of the things that we have here and the transparency. Like I just feel warm-hearted every day when I'm like, thank you, Texit. I'm putting it on my car. I would love to wrap my car. I didn't get the color car that I was hoping for the Texit wrap. But I'm just like, I just want to be a billboard. I'm going Monday night to the Hilton. We had to move from the Red Lobster over to the Hilton. There's 5 billboards within an hour from me here in Florida. I'm like, I want to go get my picture taken there. I want to surround myself with more Texas people. It's just, it's beautiful. I'm so glad we said yes.
Yes, I'm so glad too. And actually, you reminded me of something, because I feel so grateful about being on this rocket ship, and I know you feel the same way, and sharing it with people is like blessing them, because there's only so many seats on this rocket ship. It's not going to be open forever, right? There's 1 million seats, and it is about almost 7% sold. That means there's 93% seats still for sale, but they're going to go fast. It'll probably be sold out in like 9 months to a year. And at that
Bobby
point,
said he thinks we'll be done by February.
yeah.
And with the Texas State Fair coming and all the things that are going on now, like it's just really momentum getting fired up. But even if it did take 9 months, which I don't
Even
think
if
it will.
I hope it
But
takes 9 months. Like, I actually really
yeah,
hope it takes
yeah,
9 months.
let's go longer. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. I know. Like let's go longer. Yeah.
honestly, because as soon as it's done, it's done. And all that's going to be left to do for us that are on the rocket ship is sit back and collect our Texit coins. And I swear there's going to be 3 types of people in this world. There's going to be people like me and Val and many of you that are so grateful that we got on this rocket ship. There's going to be people that looked at it and said no thank you, that are going to be kicking themselves for not getting on the rocket ship, because that's kind of how I felt about missing the Bitcoin at an earlier stage. And then there's going to be the majority of people in the world, because there's like over 8 billion people in the world and there's only 1 million seats. So there's so many people in the world that they're never going to get the opportunity to even get on the rocket ship. They'll never even know this existed. So when you're sharing this, it's like you're sharing a secret almost, that most people in the world will not have this opportunity. And how lucky are we that we get to be here and that we get to tell people about this while we can. So that's how I feel. It is such a different
Amy,
animal.
can I say something?
Yes.
I said no initially.
So did I.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
So Val and Amy joined, and I was like, and they brought it to me, and I was like, nah, I think I'm going to sit this one out. That was on May 29th, I believe, or May 30th. I think May 29th, May 30th.
Yeah.
June 5th, after I saw a presentation that Amy had for Team Freedom with Mitchell, I was like, okay, how do I do this? How do I sign up? Let's get this train rolling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then look,
thing.
Robin, every time you go and check into your wallet, open it up, look at the app, and it's like, every day. I mean, it literally just, it's the goose that's laying the golden egg nonstop. It just drip, drip, Drip,
It's like
drip
owning a
every
toll
single
booth.
day. It
True.
is.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. I
And if
want to be
Bobby
a
hits
collector.
his, yeah, if Bobby hits his goal of bringing this coin to like $1,000 a coin, and we're collecting 1 to 3 coins a day per miner,
Hmm.
I mean, when you sit and work the numbers, you're just like, my God.
Yeah.
M. Persley, you have your hand up. Do you have a question?
Yes, can you explain the gas fees that come out, how they're
Sure.
taken, and what crypto is used to buy the miner?
Absolutely. So specifically, we'll talk about Texit. All the gas fees work the same on any blockchain, but we're going to talk about Texit. So Texit has its own blockchain. So when people are buying, selling Texit coin, it's going to be moving on the Texit blockchain, and all the miners on that blockchain solving those equations are going to split the amount of Texit that was mined in that day. So that's how that works. So the currency that you use to buy the miner is USDC on the Ethereum network. And if you're fairly new to crypto, we can definitely help you out with that, walk you through it, so that it's not overwhelming. But it's pretty straightforward and easy. But it's the USDC on the Ethereum blockchain, and that's how you can buy your miner. As soon as you buy your miner, you're mining Texacoin. Every single day that Texacoin is going to be delivered right into your wallet, and that's it.
The gas fees for one miner, because you can't move crypto from one place to another without paying a gas fee. And that's where the fees from mining the crypto come in. Transaction fees, rewards for doing those computations along the blockchain. It keeps it very transparent and immutable. And so some of the currencies cost a little bit more to move it from point A to point B. In this one, you're going to spend probably between $1.20 to $1.80, depending on the day, to send it. So it's really, really minimal in a gas fee. And to compare it, since we are talking crypto 101, it's like a transaction fee. It's just called a gas fee. And when you're in crypto, you become the bank. You are reading the ledger. What time was it sent? Everything is transparent and it's public. That's what makes it so wonderful with the blockchain technology is there's no one person controlling all of the things. So that gas fee is being paid to the people, the computer systems, the miners that are doing that math work. And that's how we're getting the mining. So we're basically investing in gas fees. If you want to look at it, investing in transaction fees, we want to take the lingo that we know and that we're familiar with. And, it's like username, password, address. Oh, wait, that's like my routing and account number. So you can kind of transaction fees, gas fees are basically the same, but it's also like mining rewards. So without
Okay,
mining,
so on one
there's no
miner, what
crypto.
is a daily gas fee?
You don't pay a daily gas fee. You don't
No.
pay
Okay.
anything ever. Mm-mm.
Okay,
You
so
would
once
pay a
you
gas
buy,
fee if you wanted to cash it out.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So
Okay,
And
basically,
it'd
so
still
when
be
you
like
have a
nothing.
miner, when you buy a miner, so you're not really buying a miner, you're buying hash power in the mine. The mines are already set up all over Texas. So when you purchase that 100 hash power, which we call a miner, you're getting one piece of that pie. So every single day, all the Texit that is mined that day is going to be split up between everybody who has a piece of the pie. Now, when I say I have 3,300 hash power, that means I have 33 pieces of the pie. Val has many too. I don't know how many, but she's got lots of pieces of the pie. So there are people that have one piece of the pie, and there are people that have multiple pieces of the pie. And you can come in wherever you want. You can come in with one piece of the pie, or you can come in with 9 pieces of pie and get 2 pieces for free. So there's anywhere between there. You can't buy more than 9 though.
okay, what
But you can
is
earn a whole bunch.
how are they covering their electricity fees?
They
So
actually,
we have, go ahead.
Oh,
We have
please.
in the mine, overall, we are like, I really think it would be great if you hopped on the call tonight, Michael, to listen to Bobby talk, because he talks about the mining hardware and the machines and how it works. But we have, and Amy, maybe you could show in the back office on the dashboard and show that transparency on how it breaks it down. But we're mining Texas coins, but also in our mines that he's building out all over Texas, we're mining Litecoin because we're a split off of Litecoin. So Litecoin has been in top cryptocurrency for years and years and years, and that's what we copied. It's kind of that open source. So, but we're doing it better. So that's helping, and we're also going to be mining Dogecoin to help pay the bills. And you know, when we're mining these coins, all of those funds are coming back into the project. So it's not
Okay.
anything that we have to pay for.
Okay.
Sorry, my computer's just going a little slow, so just bear with me here.
And you know, with what we're doing, like you can go buy Texas coins. Like if you're a miner, if you want to talk about we're buying hash power, it's like horsepower. We're buying our percentage of the power to get the mine going each day. So the energy consumption, the horsepower, and at the end of the day, when it's all dispersed, it all comes onto your cold storage wallet coin, and you can keep them there, and you don't have to attach it to anything in the online space. It's just a pure copper coin that you get in your hand, and you can just hold it there and put it in your safe. But if you want to go and spend them, you can put them on the exchange and spend them. It's a very, very simple process to do.
Okay.
So I have,
Val, can you send me the information to my messenger, like the
yeah,
videos and
absolutely.
info,
Mhm.
and then let me
Yeah.
look it over tonight, and then I will contact you tomorrow?
Sounds like a plan. And I'll also send you the link for Bobby's call, which is coming up in about 18 minutes if you want to hop onto that.
I
That's
can't get
awesome.
on it now because I'm doing trading,
Okay. I'll send you a
but
replay for that one.
yes, I
They're good.
appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Then I
absolutely.
can look
You
it
got
all
it.
over, and then I'll contact you tomorrow. Okay.
Sounds like a plan, my friend. Thanks for being
Okay.
here.
Thanks, ladies.
Okay,
Yep.
nice talking to you. Great. All right. So let's see. Are there any other questions?
I don't think so.
No, okay. I think most people here are in Texacoin as well too. So if you have any questions about navigating your back office or really any questions at all, if not, that's fine too. We can call it a day and see you at the Bobby call in 15 minutes.
Sounds like a plan. We'll just hit stop record. Thank you for whoever invited you to this call. Just get back with them, get their link, find out, you know, you can hop on Bobby's calls every Thursday night. We have multiple calls throughout the week. We have replays. So don't feel like you had to learn it all here today, and get really a breakdown of, you know, what crypto is. We do these crypto trainings all the time. So we want everybody to be educated about this digital space and where we are, not where we're going. We are already there. It's mass adoption all over the world. Bitcoin just surpassed Google in market cap, and people still call Bitcoin a scam. Like, how is it a scam when it just passed Google? You know, Google is like the thing, you know. So but we want everybody to know that they're fully supported in learning the process of this. So it's not like we're just trying to share an opportunity. We're trying to share a life blessing of being in the know right now on crypto, and then some good ways to make passive income for forever, your whole lifetime.
Yeah.
So
Amy,
Yes.
it's about, I just wanted to say that this was an amazing presentation.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad
Like,
you did.
I'm involved in so many platforms like that. People talk to me and I'm talking about burnout when I'm really should be talking about Texas, or like I'm just really overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And I haven't shared it at all yet.
Okay.
But this presentation, I am going to cherish. Like I will,
awesome.
where will I find it tomorrow?
It'll be called.
I'm going to post it.
Yeah.
Where?
I'm going to post
Sorry?
it on the YouTube channel. It'll be on the YouTube channel, and then it'll be in the chat. I'll put it in the Texas chat and the main Team Freedom chat.
It will
It'll
be
be
in the
in
Team
Digital
Freedom
Freedom Facebook group. It'll be in the Team Freedom Facebook group. Yeah, it'll be plastered all around.
Okay,
Also, you'll also find it in your calendar because we're going to keep doing this live. So you can invite people to come live and ask their questions. You know, so it's called Let's Get Digital in the calendar.
okay. And it'll be the same, almost the same presentation as tonight?
Exactly the same presentation.
Okay.
Yes.
And I just have another question, and this probably stupid, but when you mentioned the coins, there was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. There's more coins than that, isn't
Oh,
there?
yes.
Okay,
Plenty. Yes. There's so many. That just is highlighting kind of like the three
Okay.
big main ones. But yeah, many, many coins out there. Thousands.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
But
you're
it,
welcome.
because I haven't watched a Zoom in a while, to be honest. But I'm glad I hopped on here.
Yes, me too.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you did
Thank
too.
you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you,
Yes.
dear. Thanks.
All right. Oh, that's great. Makes me really happy to hear, Yvette, because you don't want to sit on this thing. This is too good to not tell people about. And I'm glad you like the presentation and feel good about bringing people to it.
Yeah, you are, well, the best presenter that I've seen so far. And I haven't seen that many,
Yes, she
but
is a great.
yeah, you are
I
amazing.
agree. I'm like,
You,
I want you to do presentations.
Hey,
They're so good.
you're making me
like
red.
you
Yeah.
explain everything, so that we understand, so I'm
Yeah.
thinking, what would my friends think when they watch this video?
Yeah.
And like, it's so basic, like that's why I want to make sure I know where it's at tomorrow when I want to send it to some people.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good to
Mhm.
keep it simple for sure.
Yeah, you make it seem so simple. You make it sound like it is.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. That's very sweet. All right. Well, thank you all for being here, and we'll stop the recording here.